If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube, salute. This is Monday, mail day number 14. Yes, I'm back here to answer questions from the subs. Alright, if you're new to my channel, thumbs up that video, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Also, cast your vote for Kofi's Hip Hop Hall of Fame. That link is in the description. And check out new interviews with Self-Titled, Ilmac, and Kambada if you haven't in the interview playlist. First question, Wu-Pack AP. Salute, homie. Is MC Ren better than Dr. Dre? I personally think MC Ren is better. Yes, MC Ren is way better than Dr. Dre on the microphone, rapping, of course. We already know Dr. Dre is one of the best producers of all time. But as far as rapping, yes, MC Ren to me, is better. Now, I ain't knocking nobody else's opinion. Thank you, Wu-Pack AP. Salute. Next question, Lucky. He said, what do you honestly think about Meek Mill's projects with his skill set? I love Meek Mill. He's one of my favorite rappers, man. I've been following Meek Mill for a long time, since 2005. When I used to actually promote for Oskino of State Property, Oskino was out here in Los Angeles with his manager at that time, Rata. Rata actually manages Jaleel Beats. So he was telling me, Oskino was telling me, he's like, yo man, this is guy named Meek Mill. You gotta follow him. Meek Mill is a battle rapper. And that's why I always loved Meek Mill. Then he was doing the mixtape thing, and he was doing stuff with Oskino. He was doing stuff with who else he had? Joey Jihad out there in Philadelphia. You know, he was making, he was making his name known. So I love his projects. I love the Ntonni story 1, 2, and 3. I love, the intros. His intros have some dope ass intros. I love when he's talking about his life and all the stuff he's went through. So his skill set, Meek Mill can flow. People don't like it. They say when he's yelling, they can't stand that. Okay, I understand that, but Meek Mill chooses the right beats. So as far as his skill set, to me, is dope. I see he has his new deal with Jay-Z now with his Dream Chaser. So and I'm excited to hear a new Meek Mill project because Championships was dope. Wins and Losses was dope as hell. That came out in 2017. A lot of people didn't like Dreams Worth More Than Money. That came out in 2015. They felt like he was taking a decline in his career with being with Nicki Minaj. So, but all the Dream Chaser mixtapes is tight to me. So, thank you, Lucky. Cliff Booth, what's up, homie? He said, you excited for the Mike Tyson-Roy Jones fight? Do you think that Mike putting himself back in there in the ring where you got to go beast mode will mess up his long journey of recovery, his own purpose of life? Just your thoughts. I'm not excited, but it's something to watch. I will be probably ordering at my house and having a couple of close friends come by. It's an 8-round exhibition with headgear. I don't think it's going to mess up Mike Tyson due to the fact that people keep saying this. First of all, Mike Tyson has healed himself. Not completely 100%. You can never 100% heal yourself no matter what trauma you go through in your life. But Mike Tyson has done enough with meditation, with self-awareness, with going on his spiritual journey, the way he talks now. So I think going in there, it's just going to be just something fun and exciting for him and Roy. He's going to knock out Roy no more than 2 rounds. Yes, I'm predicting that right now. Mike Tyson's going to knock Roy out. Roy Jones has never fought a real true heavyweight. You can say in 2003 he fought John Reeves for the WBA heavyweight title. He won. But at that time, Roy Jones went down to light heavyweight. So he went from 200 to 175, lost 25 pounds of muscle. And I think that hurt his career because he was already at 35 years old. So that took a big, stoop in his career. And Mike Tyson hits hard as fuck. And Mike Tyson looks way better shaped than Roy. Roy Jones' last professional fight was like in 2016. And he looked bad. So I'm going with Mike. So that's how I feel. Thank you so much. Next question we have is Truth. Do you know of John Todd and his testimony? Well, let's check it out. John Todd, born 1949, He made his transition in 2007, aka John Wayne, aka John Todd Collins, Lance Collins, Christopher Collins, and Christopher Seren Collins. He was a Christian apologist and a convicted rapist and child molester. He was a 1970 sensation of the Christian church circuit, claiming to been born into a family of witches who groomed him for eventual placement on a high council of jurists known as the Illuminati. His telltales were used as source material to Jack Chick for several of his tracks and comic books on the occult. During the time he said he was a Satanist, he was actually a storefront preacher and follower of the Jesus-only theology of William Braham. That's my first time hearing about him, so I pulled him up. No, I do not know, but now I know some more. I might have to check him out a little bit more, so thank you about that. I appreciate that. Next question is Wu-Pac AP again. Best common album. Let's pull up the common albums right now. So the first album we have is Can I Borrow a Dollar? That came out in 1992. That's when it was Common Sense at that time. Then you had Resurrection in 1994. I love that album right there. That's one of my top albums. One Day It Will All Make Sense. That album came out in 1997. To me, I feel that Common Best album is Like Water for Chocolate that came out in 2000. I love that album right there. Another tight album from Common was On Good Music, Kanye West label, and I think that would probably be and Finding Forever. Those two albums right there really stood out to me right there. But I want to know your favorite Common album. You tell me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, next question we have is Lucky. Is this the last question? It is from Lucky. Lucky got the last question. Is there any project you reviewed in the past or present and you thought did not deserve that score you initially gave it after going back to listen again to be a high or low score? Royce the 5'9". What album was that? Not Layers, because I didn't do Layers. That album that came out in 2018. It's on the tip of my tongue. Damn. The album that came out in 2018. That album deserved like an 8.6. That's like one of Roy's best albums ever. Yes, that's one of Roy's best albums ever. That album right there. Styles P and Dave East album that came out, Beloved, that deserved a higher score. Any album last year I judged. Let's see. Dave from the UK. That deserved like an 8.6, 8.5. That album was one of the best albums I heard last year. That's probably like some of the albums I can say. Nas, the last album Nasir, that shit was boo-boo stain. That deserved probably like a 6.8 or 7. So those are the scores I have. That's all the questions for Monday Mail Day number 14. Be sure to tune in for Monday Mail Day number 15. I will put a post up this Saturday. It's going to be ready for you. Check it out. Leave your questions. Whatever you want to ask me. If you want to ask me more questions, you can always email me, man. My email's in the description, man. Follow me on Instagram. We can talk more. So just to let you know, I don't have Twitter, but Instagram. Go ahead. Facebook too. Until next time, salute, family.